Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. Yes, you know what it is because you clicked the icon or you clicked the artwork. Welcome back. So I'm happy to have you here. And today we're going to talk a little bit about learning and maybe how a baby boomer learns a little differently than a generation Y, X, millennial, whatever the rest of them are. But for today, we're going to talk more about about baby boomers, okay? So I is a baby boomer. Yes, I is. Is my English correct? No. But that's okay. Would you expect more from me? I don't know. That's what we're talking about today. Here we go. So, you know me. My name's Dave. I've got gray hair. I've got a gray beard. I wear glasses like the guy in the artwork. Today, it's a gray shirt with no sleeves in it. I cut the sleeves out because for the longest time, I didn't like sleeves, and I still don't. And that's my decision, right? Absolutely my decision. So, last week, I started learning this new position that I started working over at Disney on the gondolas. You know, it's called the Skyliner, but it's a gondolas. Now, you've all seen on TV and movies, I'm sure, when you go to a ski lift, you know, people just kind of walk right on. There's never a big, huge line. And when there is, there's usually somebody there to say, you know, watch your step, getting on, getting off. That's basically my new job. Watch your step, folks. Walk this way. Watch your step. You go here, you go there. It's not rocket science, but there's an art to it. And the trainer that I had did a fabulous job at training me and the nice young girl that I was training with, because she had two of us. She did a wonderful job showing us all the ins and outs, where all the things were, where all the break rooms were, you know, how to control the crowd the way that, you know, Skyliner wants it done. And I can't say enough good about her. Really can't. She did an absolutely fabulous job. And for a person who's been training people most of their lives, I think she did great. I have a lot of experience at training, and I've set up training departments. And when I was at minivans at Disney, I was there in the beginning, and we helped build the training of how it was done. So they're doing a great job over there. And I'm excited to go start this week here on my own. I still have one more day where I have to take some tests and verify that I can do these jobs. Okay. So that's what happened last week. And the schedule was kind of goofy. So I didn't get to record 3 times last week. And I apologize for that. But I'm going to make those 3 days up this week. And then we'll catch up next week and get right back on track. Also, this weekend, I was doing a lot more research on how to build a course so that I can start the process for building a course on how to podcast for baby boomers. I want to be able to record videos and for not just for my site, which I'm going to put up to where people can buy it, but I also want to cut some of them so that I can make them YouTube videos to get some buzz going. You know, things such as that. And that's a little bit of a challenge for a boomer because it's new technology. To me, it's new technology. It's basically, you know, for any of you that aren't my age, you know, yeah, you're going over here going, well, I don't know what's the problem, Dave. That's easy to do. You just press the record button and go. And I get that, but there's certain things that I want it to look like, and I want it to be, and I want it to say. And I want there to be a difference between the YouTube portion of the video and the paid for version of the video. Plus, there's also going to be a podcast to promote it too. You know, I'm going to give some tips and tricks every week. And I've got to plan that out to where it's precise, to where it kind of goes along with things. And this video, you know, this podcast here, 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave, this is for fun. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying talking to you. It's you and me sitting there chit-chatting, and I'm enjoying that. But this is more for my business that I want to start, and I'm getting help next week. I'm going to talk to the accountant, and we're going to get things legal as in what needs to be done. We're going to move on. But training baby boomers, and this is coming in all into it. He's got to have to train me. He's a baby boomer too, but he's going to have to train me in what I need to do to run the back end side, like the books, the accounting side of things. So what goes where? How do I pay this? How do I pay that? Do I need to be an LLC? Do I need to be a corporation? These are the types of things, if you're going to start a business, you need to talk to an accountant about. This is how I'm going to go learn. I may end up needing a lawyer too. I don't know. But I trust my accountant enough, who is my brother, to steer me in the absolute correct direction. And almost every single accountant out there will do that for you. Unless they're one of the ones that work out of Amscot or something like that. They may be tax preparers, not accountants. And there's a difference between a tax preparer and an accountant. And I'm not going to go into that, but it sounds pretty evident as to what it is. But boomers learn a different way. That's the whole crux of this, and crux may not be the right word, but that's the whole meaning of today's show is I want to talk about how baby boomers learn. Now, there's 3 or 4 different ways you can learn. You can learn visually. Show me. Hey, visually. Show me how it's done, and then let me do it after you. Okay? That's one way. One way is let me read how it's done, then let me go do it. Then tell me what I did wrong. Another way is you go do it with me standing right behind you, telling you what you did or didn't do right. I don't like that one. I want you standing behind me. Oh, don't do this. Don't do that. You're doing this over here. You got to explain it to me. And that's just it. Explain it to me. Then go ahead and go do it. So I'm a visual learner. I don't want to read about it, then go do it. I want you to show me how you do it. And then I want to do it. And that's how I was trained this week. I was shown how to do it. This last week. I was shown how to do it. And then I went and did it. Okay? That's how I learn. And then we read afterwards, which reinforced what we had been shown. So I'm a firm believer in show you for a while and then have you read about it. Show you for a while, have you read about it. That's how I learn. But I've had people that I've trained that said, Dave, I'm not a visual learner. I have to read about it first, or I want you to show me first. Okay. It's absolutely fine. I got no problem with that. So what I'm going to do in this new podcast and called Boomer Podcasters, which is what the course is going to be called too, and for right now, is I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And then there'll be a little course afterwards saying, take this bit of video or this bit of audio and try and make it sound like I had it sound, or whatever, or so, because if you're going to do your own editing, you got to learn how to edit. I mean, that's going a little deeper than I wanted to go today, but that's what I'm getting at is learning is all done differently. So there's visual, there's tactile, and then there's the readers. I want to know every little in and out about it before I go out and try it. And if that's what you are, I'm happy for you. I just can't be that way. I've tried it. Doesn't work. I've tried the you stand behind me way, and that doesn't work. I want to watch you do it for a couple seconds or a couple minutes. Then let me try. And then give me criticism or correction after I've done it, right? Hey, okay, you did okay there, but you should have done maybe this better, this, that, other. And that's what I plan on doing for Boomer Podcasters. This is how it's done. You can send me back your stuff and say, hey, Dave, this is what I did today. This is my recording. What do you think? And I'll give you honest opinions. Honest to goodness, I'll give you honest opinions. But that's what I wanted to talk about today, folks. And what are your thoughts on this? How are you when it comes to learning something brand new that you've never done before? Are you visual, tactile, educational? I mean, I know that's not the word. There are 3 words out there for the types of learning. And I'm not going to go look it up because I don't care. I know how I learn visually. You know how you learn. How do you learn best? Are you a technical person that's got to read all the specs and know the this and the that's before you go out and even touch anything? That's great. Let me know. Go to my website, 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. That's right. It's the number 5 Minutes with GrayHairDave.com. Go to the contact me page, leave me a message, or just click on that little microphone at the bottom right-hand corner of all the pages and leave me a message. I look forward to hearing from you on this. I really do, because I'm curious. I'm honestly curious how people learn, because if I'm going to teach, I have to know how to teach more than one way. I can do all of them in specific areas that I've worked in before. And I've been doing podcasting for over 4 years now, going on 5. And I've been doing my own editing the whole time. I've never sent it out. But that's something I do too, is I want to edit for other people. So this is two-sided here. So anyways, leave me a message. And as always, folks, don't forget, if you know somebody who doesn't know what a podcast is, doesn't know how to find one, where to look, what to do with it once you find it, show them for me. It'll make everybody happier, make them happier, make you happier because you did something for somebody else. And it'll make me happy too. Don't forget to tell them 5 Minutes of Gray Hair Dave is out there. He's a little wackadoodle, but he's out there 5 days a week when he can. So I appreciate you all. And don't forget to smile at somebody you don't know. You will make their day. For Gray Hair Dave, you all have a great day. Bye.